Hey everyone, Sarah here. I am going to try to do this live, which, this could be interesting. I'm not making any promises, but I guess you guys won't know if I completely fail. Oh boy. I really think I need to have a better solution here, but I just love my chic sparrow so much that I'm making it work. But it's so tight, but I might go to Stayology next time. Yeah. All right, so thanks for joining me again, everyone. I'm here to plan set up my March bullet journal. So here I'll just set up my March bullet journal, and again, I use the bullet journal more for like my brain dumping, my goals. How do my goals come together? How do they shape or tie to my values? That kind of thing. So that's what I really use my bullet journal for. So you guys do see me do plan with me's in my Hobonichi, and the Hobonichi is like the execution of the goals, if you will. So that's how I do things, or how I get everything done. And I also have a work bullet journal, and I will do like a planner stack video one day, and I'll show you how they all tie together. And I will also be setting up a budget planner. So I started doing my budget in here, but I'm not really digging it, so we're gonna move on to something else before it gets too late in the year and I regret it. So anyhow, welcome. We're gonna do the March setup for my bullet journal, and we'll just get into it. I see. All right. Here on my March page, just smooth the pages before you do anything. That's official rules here. All right, so March, my March setup, and again, so all my work stuff kind of goes in my Hobonichi, but my goals stuff goes in my bullet journal. So we're gonna set up the bullet journal, and I have these stickers in my shop. This is the, well, it's just a calendar, left, right, and I just don't want to draw out the calendar all the time, guys. I'll be very honest with you. I'm not trying to be lazy, but I guess I am. And these are the giant stickers again, but they work for me. And I'm gonna stand up and put them in here. Smooth it. Smooth the sticker. Just kidding, guys. That's what's in my head when I'm doing this. So I don't really have any tips other than standing gives you a better visibility, and I'm right by my phone, so I'm probably really loud. All right, so there's my March calendar. I kind of like it. All right, so let's set up March. So these are also in my shop. And what is the first day of March? Let's see. The first day of March is on a Sunday. A Sunday. Important. Okay. So Monday. Boop. So these are also available in my shop. So I really like the neutral color palette, but I also kind of want to be a little festive, so that's really where this whole grayish green goes from. I like this green. I like green, but anyhow. So I have these dots. Let's see how this turns out. I think I need my tweezers. So March is going to be a busy month. So I think I mentioned in my plan with me, I have some travel that I have to do. I have a few birthdays. So birthdays in my house. So we're all Aries in my house, which is interesting. Well, except for my husband, he's not in Aries. He's in September, which is interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't even know if I think we get along nicely, but that could just be my bias here. But let's see. So I'm just So what do we have here? We have my oldest son's birthday. And I have my younger son's birthday. Oop. Then we have Bogey Boo's birthday. She's gonna be 5. She's my Bull Mastiff. So that's that so far. So my goals, this is interesting. Oops, I'm just throwing that thing down willy-nilly. Oopsie, there we go. Notes. Okay, trying to think. So my travel is here. I need a washi for that, huh? I put that in. So my goals for the month. My goals are, I'm going to show you a 40 bag challenge. I'm going to do a spread for that. Then it's the end of my transformation challenge. I think it ends like here's the last day of it. So we're halfway through and I lost 2% body fat in the past 5 weeks. So I'm really excited about that. Or 4 weeks. I'm not sure. It's halfway through. It's 8 weeks or 4 weeks. So with that, I'm going to do, I had earlier in the year, I had 20 days no fast food with the caveat of black coffee is okay. So 20 days no fast food. That's one of my 20 of 20s. And then I'm also going to do 20 days plant-based. And what I mean by that is just like no meat in my meal. So I'm not going to say I might not have feta. Well, I might not have feta, but I know my protein drink that I drink is not plant-based. So I guess I'm going to just not have meat in my meals. So I'm going to do my 20 days plant-based and my 20 days no fast food in order to help me get to my transformation challenge. So I'm stacking my goals to make progress in them, to keep myself kind of getting some momentum and keeping up with the progress and the going forward. So I'm stacking those. The other thing was I have 20 bags tossed. I'm shooting for 40. But I'm not sure if I'll get 40 because I always really tend to do a big sweep in my, see, this is difficult to do. That's fast food, 20 days, plants-based. And then I'm launching a config project at work. And I'm kicking off NPS. I'm sorry, not NPS. What was it? Oh, CRM. Okay. So those are some work things. And let's see. I know I'm traveling here. I don't want to I need a washi. Interesting. Well, I don't have a washi, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting. So I'm traveling here into April. And I'm also traveling here. So it's going to be an interesting month. All right, so on to the next one. So this is my gratitude spread. Smooth the pages. So let's see. My gratitudes right here. So I do 2 of these. These are, again, all available in my shop if you're interested. So this I've been pretty consistent with for a few months, or well, a few years I should, maybe like a solid year on the gratitude. I just really like looking back at these. I think it's fun to do. Like I'll see, you know, Logan made a funny joke or something, or just whatever. It's just a nice, it's almost like a memory keeping, but a little bit more than that, I guess. All right, so that was my gratitude spread. Okay, so now my next actions. So this is that David Allen thing, framework. And I'm kind of tempted to, I really use a lot of this next action stuff in my work bullet journal. Like I heavily am dependent on this, but I also like when I process my inbox, I sometimes will throw my personal next actions in my bullet journal just to differentiate, but I kind of like them all in one spot too. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that my work bullet journal doesn't have anything personal in it because, well, I'd be lying. All right, so that's that. I don't think I'm going to put that green in there. We're going to just go with this. Oh, maybe I'll do the gray. Well, the gray might be a little weird. I'm just going to throw this black in here. And no, I have to. For some reason, I just have to have. So my next actions are like, I don't know, like a task, I guess, like a small thing that has to be done. Well, I was just really worried that I wasn't recording. Like if you have a huge project and like, what's the next thing that has to be done? What's the next thing that has to be done? And they're not in any kind of order. I don't tend to order them because, like, it's just like a brain dump of all the things that you have to do. Speaking of brain dump, of all the things that you have to do to like get it to the next stage or something. So I just throw them in there because if I'm like, you know, I come out of a meeting, if I have 10 minutes, like what can I do in 10 minutes? And I just reference this list, and it really has helped me be so productive. And I'm just throwing some stickers in there. It really just keeps me like going on things, and it gets me back in the groove. So it's just almost a reset of your mind. And that's why I really like that David Allen fella, well, the framework. I don't know him personally, but so anyhow, I really enjoy, it just helps keep me on track on anything. Or if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I just throw it all in there. Or if you can't sleep at night, I just get up and I just do like, what are all the things I gotta do? Call the pharmacist, call this, make an appointment. And I just throw all this stuff in there. And then I just feel less stressed. So that's what I like about it. Love it. All right. See you guys. All right, so there is my March bullet journal spread. My March gratitude. Smooth. My next action list. My brain dump page. I use this a lot, actually.